Grand Rising, my beautiful people, my normies and my non-normies. How are y'all doing on this Friday morning? It is 10:59 in the morning and it's September 30th, 2022. Where we are, it's just straight up rain and winds because we're catching some of that storm that done hit Florida. So I do hope that if any of my listeners are in that area, I pray that everything is safe for you guys, and I pray that you haven't pretty much lost, all of your stuff, because I know what that's like. And I just want to, say that my prayers are with you, and I do hope that everyone in your families are safe and that you guys are actually safe. But, so I'm on here on a different note than what I usually would be. I've come to realize that I've been so accustomed to just advocating for my parenting or mental illness that I talk about my coaching, but I really don't talk about my coaching, if that makes sense. So I was supposed to do this podcast 2 days ago, and I kept putting it off because I felt like I just wasn't in a mental space to kind of have the podcast. And I just kept putting it off. Next thing you know, my son's home. It's louder in the room, so it's a little bit more difficult to do a podcast in a new location that we are, because we are all definitely in one room now. And for some reason, it just slipped my mind, hey, when he gets home, it's going to get a little louder in here. You're not going to be able to record how you want to. So you should do it while he's in school, because it's less commotion and less noise. But I'm here now, and I'm here today, and I'm showing up, and that's all that matters. But before I start, I have to be fully transparent. I am so accustomed to living stress or flight? Oh my God, survival mode. I am so accustomed to living on survival mode, and I'm so accustomed to living with a whole bunch of triggers at the same time. And I'm accustomed to having to think fast on my feet, just deal with a whole bunch of stressors all at the same time. This is the only way that I know how to live. And it's sad to say that, but my life has always been, in that type of way. So I am not used to living the way I'm living right now. I have no stressors over the rats anymore, no stressors over the mice anymore, no stressors over the roaches, no stressors with our dog right now, since she's actually with the other co-parent until we find somewhere to live. Like, a whole bunch of weight has been lifted off of my shoulders, and I don't know how to live this way. I'm not used to who I show up or who I am under these conditions. Like, I really am not. And it's just, I have to learn myself all over again, and I have to learn how to show up the correct way now with my new environment and my new peace. And I don't know how to do that. Like, I really don't. Other people would be extremely happy, and thank you, God, and I am grateful, God. Don't misunderstand what I'm saying, people. I am grateful to God that, He gave us a way out, and it may not be our own home or our own apartment as of yet. I know it's coming, but it's a peace of mind that I had been begging for so long. And I have freedom. I can leave my room whenever I want to. I can leave the building whenever I want to. Like, I'm not used to any of that. So I'm struggling with getting back on my schedule and being consistent with what I was doing, because I don't know how to show up. Has anybody else found themselves in a situation like this? I genuinely don't know how to show up. I know how I'm accustomed to showing up. I know how I want to show up. I really just don't know how to show up right now. And it's very difficult for me mentally. Very difficult for me mentally. But I'm here, and that's all that matters. And I will figure it out, and you guys will come along with the ride with me. I mean, I can't advocate for parenting or mental illness if I'm not being fully transparent and taking you guys on the full ride, and then when it comes to my coaching business, it'll just help you guys understand me a lot better and understand why I am the right person to actually help you, through your travels in life and things like that. But I wanted to talk about my coaching business today. Like, I wanted to have a serious conversation. I've been asking for those of y'all to book a free call with me if you want to see how I can help you show up as your best self, or help you with whatever you have issues with parenting, or just dealing with stress in life, or dealing with life in general. Like, sometimes life can get a little overwhelming, and showing up the right way is very imperative and very important. And I've been offering my coaching services to you guys, like, on and off here or there, but I want to be genuinely serious about this. I am a life coach. I am a certified life coach. I am completing my certification for the health part, but I am a certified life coach. And my specialty that I want to focus on is being a life coach for parents. But if anyone needs my services, I am down to be that life coach. I am not limiting myself to just my specialty. I am actually coaching 2 clients right now, and I'm not coaching them for the aspect of parenting, you can say. I'm coaching them for other things in their lives that they're dealing with. One has grievance, is still in mourning and needs help. The other one is just trying to get her balance in life again after finally switching jobs after 15 years, and is trying to figure out how to show up and, how to be her best self. So I can definitely coach in any aspect. I don't want you guys to think that, oh, she says she's a life coach for parents, so I can't use her. Listen, use me. I know it is so hard to give up your time, even if it's a free call. Like, I understand that you may not even think you can get anything out of it, but do you even know what a life coach is or what they do? Do you know the benefits that you can have from having a life coach? I mean, just having somebody hold you accountable to what you say you're going to do is amazing. Because how many times have we not been like, okay, I'm going to get to this task, and next thing you know, days have gone by and you still haven't gotten to that task. And then you get frustrated and stressed out, and you're trying to figure out why you're behind, or why things aren't working out for you, or why it's just falling apart, but you didn't do what you were supposed to do. By having a life coach, you have somebody holding you accountable, somebody walking you through these steps, making sure that you're actually doing the things you wanted to do and showing up as yourself in the whole entire process. This is why I'm here today, on this platform, offering my services once again. But I want y'all to book a call with me. Book that virtual call with me on my website, which is www.coachingwithlynetteH.com. Book that call and let's see. I mean, yes, it's an hour of your life that you have to give up for free because you're not paying anything. But you never know if you may benefit from this experience. You never know if this experience could help you. You never know if this experience can get you to reach those goals that you've been working so hard to accomplish but haven't been able to, or things are going a little too slow and you're not sure what's going on, or you're stuck somewhere and just need somebody to talk to, somebody to talk it out with that can help you find your solutions. What else? So, Beba, can I get a cup of coffee, please?
Okay.
Thank you. So, I know that if you guys follow my journey, right, and if you follow me on any of my platforms, you do know that my life has been chaotic and crazy. And you do know that I am a product of trauma. And I have severe PTSD, severe depression, bipolar, chronic pain, anemia, OCD. And you know that I'm also, as of a year and 3 months, in a wheelchair. And that I am only able to move around short distance, and that's getting a little bit difficult too now. So there's a lot in my life that I go through and I cope with on a daily basis. And sometimes I let the fact that you guys know this affect how I show up. especially when I'm talking about my coaching business. Like, I don't want you guys to sit there and be like, well, who is she to think that she can help me with my life? Like, don't she need to get her life together first before she can go help in other people's lives? But that is not true. That is definitely not true. Sometimes when we're going through a storm, we're able to help other people avoid their storms. And that's because we look and see things differently. And our trauma itself and the path that we're walking makes us a walking testimony. Like, it was just pointed out to me the other day, and I didn't never really look at it this way. Like, I didn't realize that I wasn't showing up for my coaching business how I should be. I did not realize that until somebody else pointed it out to me in one of our group calls. And then it was pointed out to me, Lynette, you're running two businesses. You're running your press-on nail store, and pretty soon we should be making stickers because I got the printer out. I just got to practice and work with it. But I'm running my press-on nail stores. I'm not showing up fully over there because I'm so busy trying to build the coaching business. I haven't created new nail sets. Ooh, look at my press-on nails. These are a set that I do have on the website that I created a little bit back, but I do have a press-on nail business, and I am also building this coaching business at the same time. And while doing all of this, I have a whole storm around me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still being productive. In one room, I am still showing up, and I am still doing the things that I need to do. I'm not allowing it to stop me from trying to get us where we need to be. I'm actually using it as motivation to push me forward. And they were like, you know how many parents can benefit from the techniques that you use, or from just the motivation of knowing, hey, if she can sit there and do coaching sessions and group calls and show up with her kids in the background and she's still being productive, then why can't I do the same thing with my children? Like, most parents tend to come up with the excuse, oh, I can't. And hands up right here, I used to be one of these. Oh, I can't. I got the kids. They're going to make noise in the background. They're going to do this. They're going to do that. They're going to interrupt everything. And I used to always be fearful and worried about that. But then I realized I'm not showing up. I'm not showing up by being that way. I am using it as a roadblock to stop me from doing what I know I'm meant to do. And I had to get out of that mentality, and I had to realize, hey, this is a whole new era, especially since COVID hit. People are now more receptive to your kids in the background or your kids showing up. Like right now, that's Lyrical's back there. You know, for the podcasters, y'all can't see, but YouTube can see her back there laying down in the bed. I mean, it is what it is. This is my life. And if I want to be productive, and if I want to show up, and if I want to grow my business, if I want to get more clients so that I can get financially on my feet, I have to show up in any way, means, or necessary. I have to show up and kill it. Show up and show out, or don't show up at all. And I wasn't showing up. And I can't do that because, one, how am I going to reach these parents that need help, or these people that need help, or even kids with disabilities that need help, that need somebody to understand them? Like, how am I going to show up for them if I'm not showing up? I got to show up first. So I know I'm fully transparent and vulnerable when it comes to the parenting and mental illness piece. And I'm an open book, and even though nobody asked me any questions, I'm an open book. Anybody can ask any questions. Y'all can ask me to talk more about a certain topic, talk more about something else, and I will accommodate, and I will do that because I'm here not just for me, but for you guys as well. I mean, I don't only use these platforms as my motivation to keep showing up and letting my suicidal know, hey, I got a group of people that are counting on me. No, you're not about to take me out this world. Like, we're not going that route. If we telling them they got to show up and show out, then I got to keep showing up and show out. Thank you, baby. Mm-hmm. And then, so I just don't know how to be more transparent with you guys because my whole life is already on here. You know, y'all see it. So I feel like that's what's making it hard for me. Like, I had wanted to separate the channels and separate the social medias, But the same thing that I'm going to show in one platform would be pretty much the same thing I'm going to put in the other platform. So I kind of didn't see the point of doing that. And I also really, really, really do want my life to be a motivator to others. Like, I'm surviving being in a wheelchair. I'm finding ways to make it work. Yes, it's not the ideal for me. And yes, I want to be very independent. And yes, I want to be able to provide for my family like I used to, where money wasn't an issue and money wasn't a problem and having a place to live wasn't an issue. I can't do that if I'm hiding behind the mask I'm trying to put on that no longer fits. Like, I can no longer wear the mask I used to wear all these years to survive. It just doesn't fit anymore. It's not who I am. I mean, I show up completely different now. I embrace my life now. You know, I embrace whatever roadblock and whatever monkey wrench comes along the way, and I use it to push me through. I know it's easier said than done. I really do. Because it took me a long time to get here, to get to where I am. I'm not going to lie on that one. It took me a good long time to get here. But I'm here now. And if I can cut your journey short and helping you get to where you need to be a little bit quicker without the stressors, then why not take me up on my offer? Why not come book that call with me and let's see how you're showing up. Let's see how you're showing up and showing out. Is it productive? Is it positive? You know, are you benefiting from the way you're showing up, or is it hindering you because of the way that you're showing up? These things are imperative to know. It'll make your life and your days easier and less stressful. And that's another thing. How much time do you spend focusing on the good things that are going right in your life? The things that you are accomplishing, those goals that you are meeting? Like, or are you spending more time focusing on what you have not accomplished, the goals that you still have to do, and how things are going wrong? Because that can also determine how you show up on a daily basis and how you show out. And that's what I'm here for. I am here to help you with all of that. I personally wish that I would have known about life coaching maybe 10, 15 years ago. Maybe I would have avoided getting into those relationships that I had no business being in. But then, knock on wood, my kids wouldn't be here, so I can't say that either, because I live for my babies. My babies are my world, you know, and I wouldn't trade them for anybody in the world. And that would have to include not trading who their fathers are, because without those fathers, I wouldn't have the kids that I have now. But I do know that maybe I would have showed up in life differently. Maybe my insecurities wouldn't have dictated so much, and my knowledge or my experience would have dictated more. Who knows how I would have showed up, but I wouldn't be here today with the testimonies that I have now if I would have learned about life coaching before. So everything happens for a reason. There's a path that we all have to walk. I do know that I have a journey, and that journey is helping you. Yes, you. You that is listening to this, you that is watching this, I'm on a journey to help you. Help you accomplish whatever it is that you need to accomplish, not what I think you need to accomplish. Because my opinions are my opinions, and they stay with me. Unless I'm asked for them, I'm not going to be giving them. But I'm here to help you. How can I help you? Help me help you. Let me know what you need from me so that I can help you. Like I always say, if you want a cheerleader, sign up for my inspirational emails. I do not send more than 3 a week. And sometimes not even that. I'm usually sending just 2. And I know that... Okay. I know that those emails, I do send them, they're like personal. Like I will take what I'm going through and pour it into an email as a motivation. So if you are going through something and you need somebody to hold your hand, I got you. I'm right here for you. Send me an email, Lynette at coachingwithlynetteH.com, and I'll respond back. I will show up for you exactly how you need somebody to show up for you. I will be there for you exactly how you need somebody to be there for you. I'll be that motivator. I'll be that cheerleader. I'll be that shoulder to cry on. I'll be that parent to scold you if that's what you need. Because sometimes some people need some scolding before they can get somewhere. I wear all hats. I'm a jack of all trades, and I don't turn anybody around. I spent years trying to find support, spent years trying to find ways to show up, trying to find ways to feel motivated, to feel loved, to feel cared about, to feel like somebody in the world cares about me per se. I've spent years trying to find that. But guess what? I don't need it anymore because I became my own cheerleader. I started cheering for myself and I started motivating myself. And you guys started resonating with my content and you guys started resonating with everything that I do. So that lets me know that there's other people like me out there in the world that require the same motivation that I am looking for, the same motivation that I desired. Only difference was I just got tired of waiting for it. I got tired of trying to find it, and I just went right ahead and got it for myself, and just took it. Because waiting around, I was going to get nowhere in life. Look at where we are now. We're still trying to get on our feet. It's been a rough, 6 years, you can say. And I'm still weathering the storm, and I'm still fighting through, and I'm still using all those roadblocks. How are you showing up when you have your roadblocks and your monkey wrenches? Are you getting frustrated, overwhelmed? Are you becoming stressed? And if you're a parent, are your kids getting the brunt of that aggression and of that stress? Are they catching the yelling, or are they catching the attitude because of what life is doing to you? That's not good for them, and it's not good for you. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you. Let me do the hard part, which is be there for you. Because most people have a hard time with letting other people be there for them. And I know because I am one of those. Now, I'm not even going to say used to be. I'm going to say I am one of those. I do struggle with when people give me support. I don't know how to react because I'm not accustomed to it. It kind of sometimes triggers me and I try to stop that. But I've been in a world of negativity for so long that being in a world with positive is completely brand new to me and completely different. I don't know how to show up. And I know how to show up, if that makes sense. But I don't know how to show up at the same time. So I am offering you the opportunity to get to sit down and talk with me. If you feel like you're having a hard day and you just need somebody to bounce ideas through, I got you. I got you. But you're not going to know if I'm your cup of tea or if life coaching is your cup of tea unless you try it. That's the only way you're going to know. Stop being afraid. Stop being scared. Stop being worried. Stop worrying about other things, other people. Just worry about what you're going to benefit from and how you're going to benefit from it and what good it's going to do for you. Hey, if at the end of us sitting down talking, you realize, hey, I feel a lot better. No, I feel a lot better. I feel a lot better, or I'm able to think things clearly or see a light at the end of that tunnel, then hey, my mission has been completed. Okay? I am not here to push anything on anybody. I am not here to say you have to sign up with a coaching program with me. That's the only way you're going to succeed. No, I'm not here to do that. I'm not. Can I benefit from you signing up for my coaching program? Yes, I can. Can my children benefit from you signing up for my coaching program? Yes, they can. But I am not going to push because that's just not the type of person that I am. I'm not a pushy person because I don't like when people push me. But yeah, I wanted to come on here today and have that serious conversation about the coaching program because nobody has taken advantage of it. And I'm going to call out them people that have, the voice note, Lulu baby. Sign up for a session, Mom. Sign up for a session. Your neighborhood watcher, YouTube watcher, I think was the name. Sign up for a session too as well. I mean, I would love to be able to support you guys how you guys have been supporting me. I really would. And Job Poetic, I have not seen you in forever. I am not sure if you survived COVID or if anything happened. I don't know. because I have not seen you in a long, long time, but you've been in the back of my mind. I've always wondering, like, are you good? Are you not good? I wouldn't know, but if you're out there and you're listening, sign up for a session as well. I would love to be able to show up for you also, just the way you showed up for me when I first started this journey. Like, I want to support you guys back the way that you guys are supporting me, because I genuinely appreciate that support, and I genuinely love that support. And because of that, I want to show up for you. Let me show up for you, okay? Let me help you. Let me be there for you, because y'all have been there for me through some tough times. And any of my listeners and my watchers, y'all hear me? Any of my listeners and my watchers, that is like such an awesome English, Lynette. Fantastic. They're probably going to think you illiterate too over here. Let me show up for y'all. Let me do my job. Let me continue to be that motivation for you. I would love it if y'all would sign up for the Facebook group. That would be amazing if y'all could do that. Yes. No, I said. I already told you no when you asked me a second ago. So I don't know why you're asking again. I am recording right now, and yes, you can have a cheesesteak. But, you're welcome. But she wants gum. It's too early. I don't let her have any of that stuff till after 12 o'clock. But, let me show up for you guys. Let me give you guys the motivation that y'all give me. Okay? That's all I'm asking. It don't even gotta be an hour. We can just chit-chat for 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever. Whatever you would like, whatever you need. I got you. I'm here for you. Exactly how you've been there for me. And we can explore this life coach thing together. You know? We can sit down and you want to know, you're intrigued, you're not sure, or you just need somebody to vent to. I got you. Everything is confidential. When I do mention bits and pieces of things, my 2 paying clients right now are close family members of mine, so they know that I'm using them as advertising as well. But I don't divulge what we actually speak about in our sessions, because that is private and confidential. I just talk about the experience that I have with them, so they know, you know what I'm saying, what I'm doing, because I'm trying to attract more people to understand what life coaching is about, and to give me an opportunity and a chance to show what I could do. But outside of that, if it's anybody else that's staying within me, I'll mention that I have another client, you know, or whatever the case may be, but I won't go into details about, you know, their information or their personal stuff, because that's just private. But yeah, I wanted to once again offer that to you guys. I will, in the description box, add my calendar so that you guys can book a session if you want to, because that's another thing I've noticed. I have not added my calendar anywhere. I just tell you to go onto my website. So I will add the website and the calendar just for in case, and just give it a shot. You never know. You never know. What's the worst that can go wrong? You spent 30 minutes or an hour and you got some good conversation and that was it. At least you had somebody to vent to and talk to, or get ideas from, or suggestions, or anything like that. What's it going to hurt? Or who is it going to hurt? Contrary, I think you can get something out of it, and most of us are afraid of the unknown. And most of us are afraid of change too. We're just so accustomed to being a certain way that we just don't want to change. I was one of them, so I know what I'm talking about. And I'm happy I got off that bus to get onto the other bus, because I couldn't be in a better position than I am now, even if I had wanted to be. Like, yes, I have my struggles with my mental health, and yes, I have my struggles with life and my autistic children and my 4-year-old, but this is the most stress-free I've been in my life, and I really just don't know how to show up. I really don't. I'm still trying to figure it out. But I just want to bring you guys on my journey. I want you guys to experience what it's like to be on the other side of where you are now. And not on the bad side, on the positive side. So with that being said, I'll link down in the description box my website and my calendar so you guys can book a session. And I really, really do hope to get to know you guys a lot better on a deeper level. I really hope that I can help you guys and just continue to guide you guys and continue to love you guys in any way that I can, because this is obviously the only way that I know how. So I appreciate each and every one of you, and thank you so much for listening. I am totally humbled and grateful. My course, I will link it, but it's gonna be paid soon, so you may want to jump on it. Hey, maybe even if it's paid, maybe this is a maybe I can offer it to you when you sign up for that session. You know what I'm saying? Once it becomes paid. But I'm still thinking about so many other opportunities and avenues that I have going on right now that I'm trying to do as well. And my plate is getting full, and I'm still figuring out how to show up myself for myself under these new conditions. But yeah, don't let anybody stop you, okay? Make sure to always make every day count, for you are special and unique, and you are truly loved. And if ain't nobody else tell you, I love you, okay? I do. Have a blessed day, you guys. Later, Gators.